Nagaland Physique Alliance kan ba aji January 14 dangan basti ba ekta press conference lucia. Press conference to Nagaland Physique Committee laga nutun programs aro events lobole thaka opor thagishe aro Nagaland Physique Alliance laga nutun office bearers team kan bi chunishe. Nagaland Physique Committee do International Federation of Bodybuilding and Fitness laga pidor de ase kode NPC do bodybuilding karne ekta prestigious platform ase. North East India de NPC do सबसे डांगर शो आसे को दे bodybuilding, arm wrestling आरो अलग-अलग activities kan thake. Ito opor NPC Nagaland Championship 2024 do 4th April ba luigina 6th April tak te lobole se. IB press conference laga opor detail ba sai sabo.
We announced NPC Championship, Nagaland Championship 2024, which is scheduled from 4th to 6th April. A very good afternoon to everyone here in this conference hall. Before we start, we would like to request our brother, Mr. Mabemo, to kindly pray for this meeting.
God of all creations, the sustainer of our lives, we give you all glory and honor for your constant love and grace upon us all, committing all our entire time, our lives, unto your loving and in Jesus' most precious name we pray.
Amen. Now I'd like to give time to Mr. Tarun to kindly give a brief note describing the upcoming competition that is in the pipeline.
First of all, I'm very thankful to God that He has blessed me with the opportunities to serve the people of this state regarding fitness. Being a state secretary of the NPA, my priorities will be to find the athletes from the grassroots level and to perform well in the district levels in different districts. We will be organizing the events in each district in the future so that we can find the athletes from the district level who are having a potential to perform on the state level as well as the national level. And we will make sure that athletes who will be winning, they should get the sponsorship. We'll try to find the sponsorship for them, as everyone knows that bodybuilding is one of the most expensive sport, and it requires a lot of financial thing. So most of the athletes, they give up because of the financial support. And this year we have included one more thing, that we are divided the categories into sub-junior categories and the junior categories, and we will start the finding of the athletes from the school level, inter-school by performing the inter-school competition, and in the college level by performing the inter-college competition. Because their base should make strong, they should have a good strong base so that they can perform in the state level also. We want this Nagaland state to present well in the entire Northeast as well as in the entire country. And in the future, we are heading towards to take them to the international level by finding them and giving them a good honor. First of all, our entire team motive is to provide them the equal amount of importance. We should respect the athletes, and this is how we have to find a good team. And in that verge, we have to find the athletes from the different districts. This is why we have managed the inter-district competitions also, which will be in the future pipeline of this year.
As we all know, bodybuilding, arm wrestling, or strongman, these sportsmanship are very expensive, like a sportsmanship in nature, because they have to spend a lot of money and efforts to actually come to the local level or district level or state level or regional level or to the national level. And this is the reason why we are making it very, very precise, that we are trying our very best for those athletes that they really want to compete and do not have resources. We are willing to help them find the resources. That does not mean that this will get implemented with every athletes, no, but athletes that has got genuine aspiration to reach to the national level and beyond, we as an organization are willing to take care of them, and therefore we invite them to come forward. If there are anyone that wants to compete and make this their profession, because this is a very good profession where you can earn your livelihood, where you can do away with substances where most of the youngsters here in our state are addicted to. This is all about the fitness of a body, and you have to have an aspiration, a dream, and motive, and efforts to actually reach to the level of bodybuilding whereby he or she can compete in the national, in the state level, regional level, and national level, and beyond. And therefore, through this platform, we would like to invite anyone that has got aspiration and do not have resources to kindly get in touch with the officials here. We will see how we can mold him or her and how we can make him or her achieve his or her goal. Now, we would open up, the very important aspect, because since this is an international organization, every athlete has to have to register in the international portal, which is in the US, based in the US, and therefore every athlete that wants to participate in the show has to pay $30 as registration fee to the parent body that is in the US. The reason why to some it might be very expensive, say about 3,000 is not, it's not very expensive for some people, but for some it might be very, very, difficult to pay, because the state would also be requiring a registration fee of some thousand to be paid to be a part of the show. The reason why $30 is very important is because this $30 is going to carry you to the international forum. Number one. Number two, the organization do not expect and want a time pass athletes. They want serious athlete who can come and compete in the show. Not just because they wanted to come and be a part of the show by paying the fees. No, he or she has to be a serious athlete to come and join the show. And that is the reason why it is made mandatory for any athlete to pay $30 as a registration fee towards the parent body, which is controlled from the US. For further explanation, I would like to request maybe Mr. Tarun and Mr. Akapeto to give more highlight on why this is important, because they are into the bodybuilding field, which I am not part of it right now. As a head, I'm also motivated to now join any of the gyms that is near me. But then, it is very important aspect that needs to be explained, that needs to reach every athletes that are actually anticipating to join the show. And therefore, I would request them to give more highlight on this.
As our student is instructed, every athlete who is willing and wants to participate in the NPC Nagaland Championship will first of all have to register in NPC Worldwide, USA, with an amount of $30, and this amount can be paid in www.sheroclassic.com. That is the website. This registration amount of $30, which comes up to $2,600 approximately, it is mandatory if you want to play any NPC show worldwide. It is not just in Nagaland. Yes, you can play in Nagaland and you can play in every other NPC show here in Nagaland as well as in other states with that $30 registration. So it is mandatory. The reason being, as our state head has already elaborated, first of all, they want a good standard of athletes to participate. We don't just want, there are a lot of other federations, but we are all aware that NPC is the most prestigious and it is the cream of the crop, and so they require the most elite athletes to participate. That's one. The second thing is when an athlete registers with the $30, they automatically will reflect in the worldwide NPC website. As in, every show that there will be a track record of every show that the NPC athlete who has registered, their track record will be there. Their points that have been allotted to them in every competition that they participate will be available there in the website. That is why that $30 registration is required. That $30 registration does not go to the NPC state in any ways. That is just a mandatory global, that is worldwide. That is a mandatory registration fee that has to be paid for 1 year. $30 for every athlete for 1 year, and he is open to play in any NPC show worldwide, not just Nagaland, worldwide for the period of 2024 to 2025. So that is the announcement. We have a very important announcement. No athlete will be permitted to participate in the NPC Nagaland Championship without first registering for the NPC worldwide athlete registration of $30. So that's the most important announcement for NPC and all the athletes.
Yeah, why the scorecard is very important. The scorecard is very important because NPC provides a pro card. And without a pro card, an athlete cannot compete in the national and the international level, which is very important. And therefore, the points that he or she gathers is definitely going to determine whether he or she would be qualified for a pro card. For instance, like Ben. Ben holds a pro card in mixed martial arts, and like a person, for him to compete in the international forum, he has to show the pro card that he has in India. And this is one of the reasons why the mandatory fee has been leveraged on all the athletes that intends to join the show. The importance of why NPA is important in Nagaland is because we want to promote our youngsters. As we know, the matter of fact, most of our youngsters today are actually, and since we are not used to this, like a gymming culture. In other states, like you go to Meghalaya, you go to Mizoram, you go to Manipur, they are 100 years ahead of us in physical fitness. The awareness of fitness, physical fitness and the importance of physical fitness. But in Nagaland, we are actually laid back when it comes to physical fitness. Through this platform, we want to challenge our young people to do away with their culture of being lazy, culture of being a backbencher, or maybe getting involved to different substances which are not good for their physical growth. We definitely want to challenge them to come forward because there is a platform in the form of NPA for you to go to the higher level. Everyone is not called to be a contractor. Everybody is not called to be a businessman or a government official. Everybody is not called to be a footballer or different athlete types or games. You or I can be, we can be a future champion representing our state, our region, and our nation to the international forum, bringing laurels to ourselves, to our society, and to our state as well. And therefore, we would like to open this for everyone that is willing to come forward, and we encourage you to start thinking on your physical aspect, because people say sound mind is sound body. Unless you have a sound body, you will not have a sound mind. And therefore, to have a sound mind, you have to have a sound body first. And therefore, we would like to invite you to come. If you are looking to start a new venture in the art of, in the art of bodybuilding, we have experts that are here. Our ambassador is a qualified, certified trainer. She is a certified nutritionist, right? Nutritionist, yes, nutritionist. And then the same thing to Akapeto, the same thing to Tarun, something to Mr. Ban. We have our, qualified people that can advise you, to help you reform your body. And so may we open this door for the competition that has been just announced, and we would be greatly anticipating for more participation, for more athletes to coming and joining us, not only from the state, but from the neighboring states, which has always been a part of our show. We delightfully welcome you to our show, and we look forward to having a great show in the month of April, and the winners, we will definitely carry you to the national level. Thank you, and if there are any questions that the media would like to ask, the floor is open to you.
It's actually, there's just a term for it. You can take a horse to the river, but you can't make it drink. Or somewhat like that. We have approached a lot of female participants who are women who are in the gym also, who are more defined as an athlete, whether it's in the powerlifting or whether it's bodybuilding. Even in arm wrestling, there are women. We have seen them training in gyms and all these days. We see a lot of them. But the thing is, participation is up to them. We cannot force them to participate. We have always offered them the platform. We have even invited them, in fact, and even offered to train them. Some of our gyms, even brother Tarun's gym, Agape's gym, everyone has invited them. It's very open to athletes who want to participate. But the thing is, how willing are the women, and how willing are they to cross the boundaries? As in last year, powerlifting event, in the second edition of powerlifting, a lot of women from Shillong and Assam turned up, especially from Assam. So if women from other states are doing it, I would encourage. I don't know why women from our state aren't competing.
Any serious athlete that wants to take this as their profession, if they are not financially sound, we are willing to take the responsibility. We, in terms of, providing with the supplement in the form of proteins, we are already looking for the corporates that can come and help. In terms of registration, we are definitely willing to help. In terms of if he or she qualifies, the state show, definitely the onus will be on us, because we cannot just leave our athletes midway and say you do what you want to do, right? Because until and unless we certify, our champion cannot take part in the national level. We have to certify them, right? Coming to the women athletes, the reason why we have made our ma'am, the ambassador of this organization, is because we wanted her to be the role model for the women in Nagaland. She is the first woman who broke the stereotype in Nagaland, leaving aside her professional career, and made this her professional career. Till now, she has won many awards in national level and international platform. I don't know if our state has recognized her, but if the state has not recognized her, these are types. These are women that need to be, acknowledged in the state so that she becomes a role model. We want women athletes to break their barrier, break the stereotype, and then come forward. And join the mainstream where women are now more into fitness. Even in many gyms, there are gyms where there are more women than men. So the reason why we have made her the ambassador is because we wanted her to be a role model. Definitely, like a NPC, NPA Nagaland chapter would be visiting schools to actually give them, the basic knowledge of what this all fitness thing is about, all bodybuilding is about. We would soon be wanting to, organize the school level competition so that right from the childhood, they know, they have an awareness that physical fitness is important to achieve anything in life.
The venue?
It will be held in Dimapur, but we will announce the venue.
As in total, we are here to promote the fitness in entire states. Me being as a Delhiite, I just shifted to Dimapur in 2017, and I had a gym in Chumu earlier. I am owning the gym Dumbbell and Scissors right now. My gym is open to any of the athletes from entire Nagaland. They can come and have preparation with me, and I am ready to train them free of cost also. And in earlier days also I have done that. In Mr. Nagaland 2017 and 18, 19, he has been trained by me. I didn't charge anything to him. This is free of cost. This is to promote the fitness over here. As a team, we are here to promote the fitness. This is not a corporate we are running. We are not running for money. We are willing to spend the money on the eligible athlete who has a performance, a talent. And we are in that also, I should add one thing more. The athletes who will be winning the competition, we will try to bring them the sponsorship from outside the state, so that they should get some money also, and they should get some food supplements also, free of cost, which they cannot afford. So we are here to help each and every athlete over here, from entire Nagaland. This is not for only Dimapur, for an entire state, anywhere.
We're not just looking at bodybuilding, we're looking at strongman, powerlifting, as well as arm wrestling. So those are in the pipeline for this year, 2024, and we should be having a lot of competitions, close to more than 10 competitions. But the state competition, which is a qualifier for the regional as well as the national, will be held in April. First, this is season 1. So later during the year, maybe in November and October, there will be another stage show. All right, so that is the difference. This is a stage show, means it's the entire state. So all the this is the first opportunity actually. Basically, it's the first stage show. But apart from that, the sub-junior and the junior levels, those will be held only in the district level, inter-district level, and sub-junior and junior, they will be held only in the district level.
Of course, for any pro card, if you are anyone who has procured a pro card, they will be by default automatically. It will be in the terms and conditions automatically. There will definitely be one brand who will be taking care of, one company will be taking care of medical insurance. That is how it is for every competition, for international and national level competitions. It is like that.
But that's at the professional level.
Yeah, that's on
we
the
are still
professional
the amateur
level.
level.
Yes, that's on the professional level.
We're trying to get, basically what NPC Nagaland is trying to get is, we're trying to get
Amateurs and promote them to.
We're showing them the way
pro shows.
to go to a professional level. So they will have to go through the district, state, regional, national, and then international. That's where you go pro card, and that's where you can. That's earlier. 40 years back, we did not have a platform in India to become a professional bodybuilder and compete with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Mr. Olympia, or example. But this is the road basically. So we are just here to give a platform to those people who have the talent, who have the skill and the genetics to perform well in bodybuilding, strongman, powerlifting, and arm wrestling.